What's up, guys? This is episode 12 of It's Still Our City, and we got Hotspit. Hotspit. Yeah, sorry for the delay. It's been a few weeks. Claire got a couple of really good paying hand modeling gigs. Yeah, he does that. It's interesting to say the least. He's, I don't know, 5'9", 5'10", and his hands I have a size 15 shoe and his hands are bigger than my shoe. I don't know who the fuck is paying for these ads. I don't know what he's modeling. I don't want to know anything about it. But yeah, episode 12 of It's Still Our City, Hotspit. These cats rule. This band's awesome. They're a really good indie act here. If you have not seen them before, definitely go see them. It is very diverse, and these dudes are so sick. This episode's coming out on Wednesday, June 25th, and they're actually playing this Friday, June 27th with Kitty Corner and Strawberry Moon at the Camel in Richmond, and it's a benefit for the RRFP. So definitely go check it out if you guys catch this. Yeah, Claire's hand modeling. But really stoked on this episode. These dudes rule. This is a really fun one. Definitely the most we've ever done in this podcast history. Thank you so much to Fuzzy Cactus for letting us have a safe spot to record this. Thank you, NODDERLY, for producing it. And thank you, RVA Magazine, for having our back and putting it out. I hope you guys dig it. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. So we are here with half of Hotspit. Who am I hanging with right now?
I'm Kevin. I play guitar in the band.
This is Avery. I play guitar in the band too.
Sweet.
And I
very
sing.
Nice. So where are the other dudes? What are they up to right now?
Who knows?
Grant, our bassist, I don't know where he is. We're gonna see him later today. And our drummer Kurt is he's driving around. He's making some money.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm.
I was hoping it was something like cool and not like a bummer when he said he might not be able to do it. Yeah, I totally understand making the extra cash.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
I am from Mechanicsville, right outside the city.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, I grew up there, lived there most of my life, and then I moved to the city proper when I was like 26, I want to say.
You led me right into the next thing. So how old are you now?
I am 33.
Okay, cool. So you've been here for a little while?
A little while.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And Avery, where are you from? Is it Virginia?
I'm from Midlothian, Virginia.
Midlothian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you guys were both relatively close. And
Yeah.
then so you said you in your 20s, did you come here for VCU, Avery?
No, Kevin and I moved here together actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you knew each other before the city, and then you were already, I'm assuming, like kind of talking about collaborating on music, or?
Exactly.
Yep.
We met at an open mic. We met at a Carytown Coffee open mic, but the Carytown Coffee was the Midlothian location. And we talked about moving to the city and starting a project, and that's what we did, and that's what Hotspit is.
Sweet. So
Yeah.
Hotspit's, like, what, 7 years old?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, we moved down in like December 2017, and I think we played our first show in April of 2018. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 5 months. You got it all. You got your shit together
Yeah.
and you did it.
Yeah, it was a little rough the first one, but
Yeah,
we kept cracking at it.
So is everyone that's in the band now? Was it always a 4-piece?
It was always a 4-piece, but Kevin and I are the only OG members.
Okay, the originals.
Yeah. That's why
Okay.
the other two didn't come, because
Yeah, no.
couldn't
No
compare.
royalties.
Yeah.
What was so smooth about that first show?
Well, it was a 420 house show.
Hey.
And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just had this idealized version of what it could mean to be a rock band in Richmond. I had gone
Yeah.
to a lot of house shows before, and I was like, it's always a party. We're going to party. So we were partying, and we had a crazy drummer and did like a whole cover, and we just played everything like 5 times as fast.
Yeah, like just so fast.
But it was fun. It was fun.
I don't know why we all, at one point in times in our life, have thought a 420 show would be a good idea.
I think it's still a tradition. I don't know. I guess people are off of. I was gonna say people are off of work like it's a holiday, but it's not a national.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I've done a few 420 shows. The last one we did was at Gallery 5, and it was with Battlemaster and another local metal band that I don't want to name because they're dickwads. But
Shit.
so like I helped get the venue, and I asked Battlemaster, and they said yes. And then for whatever reason, this bozo made us open, and I'm like, I like did everything to get this together, and then I got Barf Comics to do a flyer for it, like which is fucking, that guy's incredible. And then the dude had someone like Microsoft Paint like some giant weed nugget monster thing, and then that's what they use. And I'm like, come the fuck on, like you ruined everything about this for me, and now we're opening for you. So when you say you played too fast, that happens to a lot of us, where you kind of just, I'm sorry, Claire, put you right on the spot, buddy. When do you think the nerves finally started to calm? Like when you started playing live, when was the first time that you guys really were like, holy shit, okay, we're in this pocket, it's going smooth, there wasn't too many messes. There's always going to be a fuck up.
Yeah.
Every show. You just got to embrace them. But when was the first time you really realized you got in your groove? You mentioned this drummer was a crazy guy. Was he like, was he disciplined or?
No, he was out pretty soon.
Yeah, I think he only played that first show. And so our next show was like quite a bit later because we had to bring in a few new people and get them all.
It takes
caught
time.
up.
And especially if you two are like focused and you're sort of like really close on the same page. Yeah. You really have to do like weed people out. I mean, like Destructive Disc was on episode 3 or something.
Love them.
It's kind of a similar story where the two of them are the main OGs, so they've had to like find other people to do it right. And drummers, holy fuck, dude, that's not an easy one.
Yeah, it can shift the whole vibe. Really can change depending on the drummer. I've found. Our OG drummer, which I would say Ethan is.
Yeah. We had this guy Ethan Dunn playing for us.
He was great.
For I think 2 years. Yeah, he was great. He was not a drummer. He was a guitarist, and he saw us playing and was like, I want to play drums for you. And he'd never played drums in a band or anything, so he was like kind of learning as. Was it
that I'm sorry to completely interrupt, but I want you to finish that. But like, was it the type of thing where he saw and he's like, the drummer you had wasn't doing it justice and he thought he could type of thing?
We might not have even been playing as a full band.
Yeah,
he might have seen us as like an open mic.
I think it was like an open mic. Maybe Amelia's open mic where we met Lady E.
I bet it was.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah. No, I think he came out and saw us play and was like, I really like what y'all are doing and I want to be a part of it. And we had an opening for a drummer, so
you guys
he was great.
You got to play a show with Lady E? That was probably pretty cool.
We didn't play a show with Lady E. Amelia's had an open mic, and she would always come in around like the last hour and iconically do Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
Yeah.
And I got to sing it with her one time, and that was really cool. And yeah, she was like a regular.
Yeah.
She would come every time.
We're talking about Amelia's like that's still a thing. I don't know. What is that now?
I think it's been a couple
like
different
bovine.
places.
But when did it stop being Emilio's? I think it was during COVID was like the final.
Oh, really?
Probably.
I thought it was
Maybe
later
even
than that.
before. Yeah.
I thought it was before that.
Yeah.
I thought it was throughout that. You might be right because I went there every now and then. I wasn't there all the time, but that was definitely one of the places she talked about. It was funny in the comments. Everyone said Emilio's and then whatever Guar Bar used to be. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, I don't know.
Was it the... I don't know.
It's literally in the comments.
I don't remember anything.
How long has this current lineup been?
Oh, it's been a long time. I would say like 4 years at least.
Yeah. I think Ethan left like pretty early into the pandemic, so maybe like summer of 2020 he moved to New York. And I don't know how did
the city.
The city, yes.
He was like, there's a full-scale pandemic going on. I think I'm going to move to one of the most populated areas.
Yeah, it's the busiest place in the world.
And then how did we find Kurt? Did you reach out to him? Or?
I think I almost definitely reached out to him. I was
Okay.
on the hunt for a new drummer. I was pretty stressed. And yeah, I remember someone being like, you should hit up Kurt. And I was like, he's in so many bands. He's not going to want to play with us. He plays in Addy. He's too cool for us. And
Yeah.
Addy happened to be in like kind of a, I don't know, Addy had just moved to Philly. So he had some more time, Kurt. And yeah.
Yeah.
And then he became part of Hotspit.
Sweet. And how many recordings do you guys have with this lineup?
This current lineup, we have 2 EPs out.
Okay.
We have another. Huh?
No, first EP, Ethan's drumming.
Oh, you're right.
We're gonna edit it out.
Cut that, please.
Ethan drummed on the first EP. I want to say that Kurt added some like overdub synth
He
or
did.
something
So he was
on
on
that.
it.
So he was on it, but he did not drum on that one.
That's interesting. We did something similar on the Not Good Night record. Michael was our drummer on that. As we were finishing that record, Tim Fallon became our drummer.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
we got Tim to jump in and do some like auxiliary, Tom stuff just to be on the record.
That's
And
really
then
cool.
yeah, so and now Michael's back as our drummer again. So the drummer thing,
Yeah.
Shout out to Tim Fallon. How is that guy? I've not
Shout
seen
out Tim
that.
Fallon. I haven't seen him either.
I haven't seen him in a
Yeah,
minute.
I saw him on. We share a birthday, so I saw him on my birthday, on our birthday, June 4th. I saw him at Guitar Center. He was working.
He's still working there?
I
Yeah.
saw him there a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Actually, like the best guy to be working at a guitar center
Yes.
when I go in.
He's hooked me up there before.
Me too.
I've been in there a few times where he's like really, really just sarcastically just killing people with like answers to stuff. They'll like
Oh,
ask
it
him.
seems like hell. It seems
They'll
like
ask
he's
him-
literally clocking into hell every day.
They'll ask him like a bonehead novice question, and oh man, he'll go all the way around the barn with you instead of through it just to fucking ruin your life on sarcasm.
I'm sure I've asked him some boneheaded questions even this far into me playing guitar. So
Yeah, that guy rules. Tim, you rule.
Shout out Tim.
Yeah,
I
shout
guess
out
I gotta
to him.
go to stalk you at.
You should.
Yeah,
Shit,
You
we
can
gotta
have
beep.
What, Guitar Center?
yeah, we don't want to.
Yeah, I don't know if we're.
We don't wanna dox.
Oh, yeah, maybe-
sending crazies.
maybe just-
Put a bunch of beeps.
Yeah, a bunch of beeps, but don't cut it.
Yeah, we're all about the beeps.
Yeah,
now.
all the beeps.
Okay, so you have one EP with the current lineup, like everyone doing everything that they're doing now. When did that drop? What's it called, and when did it come out?
That's Memory of a Mirror Image. It came out February 2023, I think.
Okay.
And then we are sitting on an album that will come out hopefully this year.
Speaking my language. How long have you been sitting on it?
How long have you been sitting on it? Well,
A year.
really?
That's
a
not
year
bad.
and like 3 months maybe.
That's not bad, right?
That is-
that's not bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm almost giving up on our release. I'm just like, we'll just start over. I don't know.
The thing I'm doing right now is like many years in the. I mean, we tracked the drums to it in September of 23.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, and now the guys know each other's songs, so now they've written new stuff to each other's songs, so now we need to go back in for that. I'm still finishing up vocals. The shit takes
Takes a while.
it takes a while, and like especially the busier we get, the harder life is. I mean, dude's
Yeah.
hustling right now doing deliveries, you know what I mean? I
Literally.
do not fucking blame him. If he needs that money, he needs the money. Like it takes a while to come out. Like I've done releases where it's really, really like, this is what we're doing, this is a deadline, and it comes out, and there's things I could have done better, but who gives a fuck? It's out. It like, especially when you're involving like pressing plants and stuff,
Yeah.
it's hard. But yeah, a year and 3 months, that ain't shit. And
Yeah.
it'll
There's-
happen again. It just keeps getting hard. It's hard, dude.
It's hard as
doing it.
hell. We feel a lot of pressure, or I feel a lot of pressure to just be like constantly releasing and or constantly playing a show or like doing something to like post about. And
Yeah.
like, because I've noticed that if we don't like make some kind of Instagram thing, in like a month, someone will be like, does Hotspit like still play?
Oh yeah, of course. And what have you done for me lately? Type city.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't do stuff, it's like you become irrelevant. Yeah, I'm not worried about shows right now. I just want to finish this thing and then we'll hit it hard. How often do you guys are pretty fucking active.
Yeah. Maybe more than we intend to be sometimes. Yeah. I think May was like a really busy month for us. And it just kind of happened where we just kept saying yes to shows, and then all of a sudden it was like maybe like 2 shows a week.
It was like, oh, fuck, we're playing a lot of shows.
Yeah.
But some shows are too good to refuse.
Yeah. It's hard to say no.
Yeah.
Like, we love playing shows.
Well,
it's so fun.
What would you just? How do you guys describe your genre? Well, like, what's it say on Instagram or anywhere?
I don't know at all.
I don't know how to describe you guys.
I think it's like, I think indie rock has such a wide umbrella that we can fall into that. But sometimes we lean into like shoegaze, like sometimes, and then sometimes not at all.
Yeah, I would say like, man, I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth, and you guys are both staring at me. I would say like, definitely like indie, but sometimes kind of trippier than usual indie. And then like, your voice, sometimes you're just fucking swelling. Like it's not, it's a hard thing to categorize because your voice is so good and you're just like dominating up there. And you guys have a way to like slow build and then just really, really peak. Like it's, I guess, unfortunately is under indie, but I don't know of a way to like
Crescendo core.
That's honestly there you go.
You heard
That's
it here
cool.
first on It's Still Our City.
So how often? Okay, so you said sometimes 2 shows in a week. Good God! And like in Richmond, that would
No,
be.
one was in North Carolina and one was in Richmond, and then
We try to do like little one-off shows outside of Richmond because playing in Richmond, it's hard to bring
Someone's
people
not
out.
having a good time.
ooh.
I'm gonna actually look at that. It sounds like someone's being hit with a trash.
Sounds like someone's banging on.
Live on the Hotspit podcast with It's Still Our City.
Oh, she was like beating the shit out of the cigarette butt thing.
Oh.
Oh.
What the fuck? Fuck you, cigarette butt thing. Okay, let's start that over again. So you were saying you did North Carolina, and then I completely interrupted you because a person was assaulting Ashtray.
Oh yeah, I think I was saying that.
You're trying to get out of town.
Yeah, we're trying to play out of town more. Playing in Richmond a lot, it becomes harder to bring people out when you're playing all the time.
Dude, especially if you're doing like weekday stuff.
Yeah.
Which we tend to do weekday stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I never fucking see you. Like, I get up so early. Like, anytime I'll see you post something on your stories, I'm like, I can't fucking do that. Especially if you guys are headlining. It's like I cannot be out at midnight at the Camel, dude. My alarm's cracking my ass off at 5:40. I can't. But I that one night you did like a First Friday. That's the last time I even saw you. I was like, sweet, it's finally a Friday at Gallery 5. And I was like, I'm going to catch that. It was awesome.
Wow, that must have been a while ago.
It was a while ago. It was like right after they redid the stage too. So I was really weirded out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then they moved it back, question mark?
Yeah, of
They
course.
did, yeah.
Why make it easy?
We just
Why make it
played
easy
there.
on anyone? Why make it easy on staff? Anyone. Why do that? Gallery 5?
It's where it should be right now, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe they should just try it again. In a year, they should move it back. Back and forth.
Put the bar on the stage
Yeah,
too. Like just
perfect.
really fuck it up. But yeah, so the Richmond thing, where do you guys, it's a Camel, and then you said you've never played here. Where else do you guys know? Like, what's your favorite place to play here?
We've been playing at Banditos a lot.
So much.
That's been picking up a lot lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
don't-
that's all because of Jared, their sound guy.
He's great.
I don't know his last name, but
Shout out Jared.
Yeah, shout out Jared.
Yeah,
Big
thank
shout
you,
out.
Jared. That's good.
He's great. He's also helped like get them better sound equipment, and he does a lot of the booking there. So it seems like it's becoming more of a solid spot, and new owners as well. So
Okay.
the old freaks are out.
The old, those are some interesting. I'm not gonna say someone tried to pay us in cocaine one night, but anyway, who's your favorite like local to play with?
Oh God.
Who are some of your favorites when you get paired up with them? It's good.
I love Kitty Corner. I'm a
Yeah.
big Kitty Corner supporter.
Kitty Corner's great.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
I think are they newer?
I love the name.
Yeah.
They're great.
They're great.
love
You
them.
would.
Big Cat fan.
In a different project, I just played with this band Bucko. They were really cool.
You're in a band also called Bucko, or you played with Bucko?
I played a show in a different band with Bucko. I'm not in Bucko.
Is the different band a thing that you're always in? Is it one of your bands?
Kind of. It's more like a live thing, but I play with my friend Haley in a band called Doreen.
Okay.
Bass and lap steel and stuff. And this past weekend, we played with this band Bucko, and I really like them a lot.
At Banditos?
This was at Gallery 5.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is the first time I saw the stage moved back to where it originally was until they moved it again.
I think the first time I saw the stage move back, thank God, seriously, thank God, was your show.
What show?
The last one that I went to at Gallery 5. I don't know if you remember me being there or not, but that was a few months ago.
I don't remember being at Gallery 5 recently on that right stage.
No, yeah, you guys were out there.
Okay.
I think it was your first show without it was without one of your members. I can't remember.
I mean, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Claire's like, I believe you.
Yeah. I'm sure that happened. Good.
Avery, you do like solo stuff. Do you do anything other than like the solo thing and then the Hotspit thing? Do you still do a bunch of solo stuff or?
No, I told myself I would play a couple of solo shows this year, a little bit more. But when Hotspit started picking up, I was just feeling less comfortable being on stage by myself. I don't really do like home recordings that much anymore either. But yeah, I play lead guitar in a project called Wi-Fi Password. And then
okay, cool.
I play the bass in Kevin's partner's project called Rosalind. Pretty new project, and that's been really fun.
They're great.
Nice.
I have not heard Wi-Fi Password, but I've only heard good things. I didn't know that you were a part of that. I think actually Destructo Disc did give you guys props.
Oh, cool.
When they did the interview.
Nice.
Shit, I'm trying to think. So if you guys you like doing out of town stuff, do you get to do it as much as you want? And then like how the fuck do you even do it? Like, do you have like a van, or do you just what's the deal? You just pile in a SUV or what?
Kevin's mom's minivan.
Yeah, well, it's mine now.
Well, now it's his.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I have a 2012 Honda Odyssey. That's been our tour van for like 4 years.
That's sick. That's a great van.
It rocks.
That thing's,
We're about to retire it.
Yeah, it's like getting towards the end of its life.
what is it, like 350,000 miles or some shit?
It's 200 something, but it's got the like pistons are leaking oil into
Hell
the spark
yeah.
plugs.
As they're wont to do.
And twice I've had to get the spark plugs changed because of this, and the guy's like, "It's gonna get worse.
It's shit.
You should probably get a new vehicle."
I have a 2004 Honda Civic,
Let's go.
and it's got like 160,000 miles on it. And I'm
Okay.
gonna drive it until someone tells me that like
Into the
I have to
ground.
put it down. You know,
Until the state
Yeah.
says you can't.
I've got another like 10 years, I think, maybe.
Oh,
Dude,
definitely.
Those bad boys go to 300
Yeah,
pretty quick.
Yeah.
it's gonna be great.
So like, are you guys doing? How many out of town shows have you done this year? Do you guys typically try to do like weekend stuff, or do you try to go on bigger like jaunts or?
We did a smaller tour last month in April.
In April, yeah.
We did a smaller tour in April. It's a little bit harder for all of us conceptually to do like large scale tours. The
Oh, yeah, of course.
last large scale tour we did was on the way to South by Southwest, and it's just tough. I mean, all of us work either in service industry, I don't know, jobs that don't really have a lot of like stability outside of when you're working in them. Like, I don't get paid time off. I know Kurt obviously doesn't. He drives for Uber.
Definitely delete that.
But yeah, so we did do a smaller run in April, and that
Yes.
was really cool. We played with an artist we both love called Brennan Weddle.
Yeah. She's really great. We
Say that again. Who is it?
Brennan Wadle.
Weedle. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are they from?
She's from Nashville.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go?
We played. Well, just before that, we did Mac Rock.
Nice.
That was like a Friday, and then the next night we played here in Richmond. Where did we go after that? Philly. We played Philly, and then we split off. They had a couple days off, so we did our own thing. We went to Boston or some town, Medford or something outside of Boston.
But in Massachusetts.
In Massachusetts, and then we played in Hamden, Connecticut, outside of New Haven, and then we met back up in New York. We played our last show there. So that was like a 6-day run, 5 or 6 day run.
That's cool. Hopefully you guys get to do something again with them. I really miss the days of like when you're on the road and like, you know, you'll do some stuff with one band and then you part ways and then you get like such a good relationship with them that any time you get a chance, like if you got to cut a couple hours one way to meet back up and just do an extra show with them, it's like it's so fucking fun.
It is cool to see them after like a couple of days. They were on a much bigger tour, and I probably are still on tour right now.
Probably.
And so they were like taking a rest probably, and we're like, yeah, we're still going. And it felt like this run that we did with them was their like warm up before they tagged along with an even bigger band.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it felt like we were like the parasitic fish on the parasitic fish on the shark.
There we go. That's a really good description.
Yeah, that's good.
One of my old bands got to do a mini tour thing with Mel Banana.
Oh,
from,
that's so cool.
Tokyo.
Yeah,
And
they
then
are
so
killer.
then after that, like we tried to find any excuse we could to link back up with them, and they were actually on tour. They were opening for Tool, and
Wild.
so like all
my
of the
God.
off dates they had, we booked shows with them on their off dates, and God, I fucking loved that band. It was back when they were still a 4-piece. Now it's just the husband and the wife.
Oh, I didn't realize.
And it's still incredible, but like I really liked them with live drums. I really liked them with live bass, and their bass player, she's so badass. She was like maybe 4'11", and I'm obviously like a 6'5" mongoloid. I might have still been 6'6" then. I was younger. It was many moons ago, but
Did
like,
you lose an inch somehow?
oh yeah, I fucked up my back real bad,
Okay.
and I'm shrinking now. But yeah, dude, she would pick on me, man. Like we would just be in the venue, and I'd be like carrying something, and she'd be hiding like in like a potted plant or something, and she would jump out and go Godzilla, and I would like drop everything I'm carrying. Like she would just always bully me.
That's
It was-
what you get for being tall.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you deserve it.
She was heightest.
Shout out Milk Banana.
Yeah, big shout out Mel Banana.
Fuck yes. How was Mac Rock? How's that been? You guys have constantly sort of been you've been part of that for a while.
Yeah, we try to play it every year. There was like a year we didn't play it, and then
Yeah.
So how do they do that now? Because back in the day, what they did is you would kind of like submit your band
Yeah,
for
you
like
still.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
we had a great time this year. We had like an opening slot on one of the first days, and so we were like, okay, maybe not that well attended this gig. So we were even like, whatever, we'll just play a new song. Not that many people will hear it, and we go on stage, and the venue that we're playing at is like completely packed.
Oh,
We were
man.
like,
People came out.
but yeah,
Oh wait, you
love-
didn't know? Like you hadn't paid enough attention to how many people were rolling in?
Well, I
Yeah.
guess just we weren't.
We had
we were
like
playing darts.
we were we told them that we had a show in Richmond on Saturday, and Mac Rock's Friday and Saturday, and we're like, we can only do Friday, and they're like, all right, okay. And then they emailed us and they're like, all right, so we got you for Saturday night. And we're like, we can't do that.
God damn it.
Oh.
And they're like,
okay.
okay, let's move some things around. So they put us at like the first slot on the first day. So we're like, this is like low stakes, it'll be cool, but like I'm sure people are gonna like show up to the later ones. But
That's really
people came out like right from the jump.
That's really cool. They must have just the town was fucking ready. Like how many bands even are in a weekend there now? Like
I don't
60?
know, but I know that this year was a lot smaller.
Yeah.
I don't know if they don't have as much like funding as they used to, or like less venues were willing to participate, and Crayola doesn't exist anymore. And I think,
But like you just said, like there's a conflict of interest in like the scheduling. It's probably just fucking hard.
oh, I mean, it's
Get up
Like
on
if they want to,
Oh no, it's just for Harrison. He got away from the mic. His
I
mic
my
is
bad.
like
that would be a pain in the ass if you're the one setting that up and you have that much to
course.
do. So they might be dialing it back just because it makes it a little bit easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, these are like college kids who are also like studying to pass school.
I've always wondered how they hand the torch down with that. Like, because that's been going around. Like, that's been happening since I was in like my early 20s. And that shit used to be a barn burner. Like,
yeah.
that was crazy back in the day. It would be like Burnt by the Sun and Converge and like bands like that, like just going absolutely ape shit.
yeah.
And we talked about this on the Goal episode where it's like the torch has been handed down, but I still feel like there's like respect on it, and like the kids that are doing it
course.
now are great, and it's more of like a younger indie thing now, but it's still cool that it's happening and they're still doing it correctly.
Yeah, definitely. There's a committee. There's a Mac Rock committee that like comes together every year, and makes
I
it
think it's
happen.
like the radio there that are pretty involved with it, right?
That would make sense. I'm not so sure.
I don't know how like officially affiliated with JMU they are anymore. I feel
really?
like there was somebody was telling me that.
It can't be too close anymore.
Yeah,
it used to be
I think
like
something fucked up happened, and the school was like, we're not doing this anymore. Like, y'all can do this on your own. I could be speaking out my ass.
no,
right now. I really
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure you're right. I mean, birds aren't real. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
if you're wrong about something. What was the venue in Harrisonburg that you played? What was the venue in Harrisonburg that you
We just want to circle back to the birds aren't real. Claire and I.
yeah. I do have that bumper sticker.
do you fucking really?
Yeah, I've got. You can go look out there right now. It's on there.
I don't remember the name of the venue.
Oh,
It wasn't
it
like-
was like
It wasn't
like
Golden.
Half Moon Brewery or
Yes,
something. Was that it?
A brewery.
Yeah,
That was a brewery. Okay.
I think it had Moon
Not
in the
Golden
name.
Brewery.
I got lucky because my older brother Hunter, shout out, went to JMU. So I'm scared of you. And so I would go visit him, and we found out about Mac Rock, and it was a lot of good years.
Did you guys see that they're making a documentary about Crayola House?
No.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it looks
Anyways.
very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that place is so
Such an icon. Such an
very
institution.
iconic.
So sad.
Wait,
that it's
wait.
gone.
Oh yeah, you said. Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I thought
the-
it was still active like a year ago.
Yeah, and then
This is
the
very
landlord
recent.
sold it to like a frat. Rip.
Sick. Yeah, that's awful. Man, I played there so many fucking times, and I did not fit in that basement. I'd always have to stand with my legs out.
And I could barely fit in that basement. It's
Golly.
the ceiling is so low.
We did a little mini jaunt thing with Battlemaster and it's the
Horrible.
name of a band. I didn't make the band. I didn't come up with it.
Grindcore, right?
Come on, Claire.
But
Get with it, Claire.
we played at the Crayola House, and there was so many motherfuckers there to see. Like it was the winter, and it was like 8 inches of snow. And there's a guy that lives here. He gets a little loose sometimes, and the singer, surprisingly, is a little provocative and says dumb things.
We'll
and-
remember what band you're talking about.
just 3 or 4 more times. That's it. But I was picking on him and made a bunch of snowballs. And this guy walks with a cane. The guy's dead now. He passed away. But he was trying to go out to their van to get something, and he's like trying to overcome the snow, and he's got the cane and just blasting him near his penis with snowballs. And that was, I remember being like, this is hilarious, but like we have to be on the road with them for the next couple nights. I'm like, hey, stop throwing snowballs at that dude's dick, please. Like,
Please.
And
Tried
wait,
it.
what was the name of the band again?
the cocksucking motherfuckers.
What
They
was
were
the point
called
of the
Anal
story?
Cunt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yep.
Anal Cunt.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll just bleep that every time too. 17.
Yeah, can this episode just have
All
bleep, bleep,
nothing
bleep,
but
bleep?
beeps.
Yeah.
So what's next for you guys? Like, what's the goal for like what you're hoping for the release of this thing that you're working on for the
Right.
last 16 years?
So so we put it out, and every label is like, "Oh my God, what have we been missing? This is crazy. We should have signed them 20 years
Sub
ago."
Pop.
Sub Pop's on their knees,
Epitaph.
sobbing.
The next OK
Epitaph is
Computer.
crying.
Please.
Yeah. We put it out and maybe go on like a long headlining tour and
Yeah.
hope that people like it and listen to it.
The longest tour we've ever done is
Thank you.
11 days,
Oh.
which is not that long, but it's like, it's just long enough where on day like 8 or 9, you're like, oh, I'm
I'm locked
in tour mode now.
Here
I'm
I
like
am.
finally like locked in.
And then 3
it's
days
over.
later you go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get so tight. You get so tight when you're doing that. And the thing that always bummed me out is like I play my tightest shows in front of the smaller crowds.
Yeah, but those tend to be like the most
They're
memorable.
intimate, yeah, and they're awesome.
yeah.
11 days. There's no way the band that I'm in right now would be able to do like we'll probably do some Weekend Warrior shit, but I wish we could. That I miss doing that stuff so much. I did like 9 months in 1 year. It was
Yeah, that's wild. I would love to do that, but I just we're not at the place as far as like
how old are the other cats in your band?
34.
Kurt's 34, Grant is 30.
Okay. So yeah, you're not at the age where it's like easy, you know, like
Yeah.
Right.
and the world is like good grief, we're under the thumb right now, like with money and everything else. Like it's just not fucking easy. Gas prices and just everything is hard to deal with.
Definitely. Luckily, the DIY scene in most cities is still alive.
Oh, yeah.
And we've like managed to at least make enough money on the road to like fill gas every once in a while. Like everybody gets tacos for free.
It's a
Yeah.
break even.
It's a break even, if
Yeah,
not. I
that's
mean,
all that matters.
we definitely have merch sales that like happen and help us. But it seems sustainable enough. Like we would probably come home to like not having paid our rent for too like I don't know. It's like not enough to where we could like live off of it, but it's enough that we could do it for a long enough time. No one could pay their bills, but we're
You
not
can
like
cover the
losing
cost of
money.
doing it.
Yeah.
We did a crazy Canadian tour, and when we were crossing the border, the guitar player of this project had a really fucked up assault and battery charge on someone that we did not really know the ins and outs of until we got to that.
Someone in your band?
Yeah, in the band
Whoa.
And you
yeah,
crossed into the Canadian border.
we were trying to.
And they were
And he was like, I'm going to drive. And I'm like, he just got into a bad fight with this dude in upstate New York. It wasn't like, it was a more severe fight than we thought. And what he never told us about is that he drove away from the scene of the fight and he was on coke and he was drinking and he flipped his car. And like, so it was like a big DUI. Like it was way bigger than what he'd let us on. It wasn't like fucked up, but it was fucked up. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, so yeah, we get to that border, and the second they get his ID, holy smokes, all eyes on us. And he just cannot, at that point in time in his life, he could not take no for an answer. And he starts cussing, and then there's dogs, and then there's guns, and then they pull him aside, and we're crossing the Rainbow Bridge, and then they come out. And they're like, you have been the most polite person. Surprise me. And they're like, you've been the most polite person. You're going to drive him back. I'm like, well, how do we get him back in? This tour starts tomorrow. And they're like, the only way he comes back into our country is if he has a signed document from a neurologist saying that he's sane. And I was like, what the fuck did you do in that room? I'm going on a crazy rant here. But when he was gone, we didn't have the big gas guzzler. We didn't have like the trailer.
So you still went on tour?
Yeah, our bass player got a 6-string bass, and we got him like a badass fuzz pedal. Fuzz Puzzle. And we just did all the songs, like, because he's so good at bass, he could do all the guitar parts too. So and it's all tapping nonsense and breakdowns and crazy shit. So we just went over there without him. Hand over fist. We had so much money, we legally couldn't come back into the U.S. with that much money on each person, so we had to tape it. We were in a fucking...
What are you You had too much money to
We
cross
made
the
so
border?
much money on the tour that we weren't allowed to legally come back into the United States. It was $6,000 a person. That's the limit. So we had to hide money like underneath the hood of the car, like with duct tape and shit. Oh my God.
Where were you playing that you made that much money?
Every show was sold out.
$20,000.
Yeah.
No. I mean, our guarantees were. I think our guarantee was $1,500 a night.
Okay.
It was either $1,500 or
like?
$1,750. And what?
So what's that like?
Yeah, what is that?
I mean, this time was so sick because we were just in a shitty like beater like.
awesome,
It's sick.
actually.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, we're like eating like we went into a restaurant in Montreal and they looked at me and I ordered the steak and they had to get the manager and the manager came out and he's like, "You're from America?" And I was like, "Yes." And he's like, "We have a 4-ounce cut of steak. It's not like what you're accustomed to in the United." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. I guess people go over there like, I want a steak." And if it's not like 12-ounce banger, they're like, "What the fuck am I paying for?" It's good times. Canada's pretty cool. And we shouldn't be dicks to them.
True.
Agreed.
True.
Shout out Canada.
Shout out.
Okay, so I think I completely hijacked everything. When do you think the album's gonna be out?
LOL. No idea. But
Yeah.
the goal is by the end of the year. And hopefully within the next like 3.5 to 4 months.
What do you think is stopping you?
We have to finish some stuff.
Okay, no problem.
Some things
Tie
have
up
to
some
be
loose
done.
ends. We're very close though. We're like 95%.
That wasn't meant to put like a target on anyone's head. I just like
Yeah, so basically we're gonna go home and break up now.
it's really hard. And like I was saying, like you guys are all hustling and you're like restaurant industry. That's not easy work and it's stressful and it's hard, man. Like sometimes you just kick the can and you just gotta wait and then eventually it works out and it's no one's fault. Everyone's life is fucking busy. I mean, we're dealing with that right now with our editing. We're like,
Yeah.
we just don't. There was an episode
Busy.
Yeah.
should have been out, but then like who the fuck actually comes up with when it comes out? It's not like we have to do it. So just make sure you do it as best as you can, and just make sure you're like. I'm sure you hate the fucking material by now, but just make sure you're as proud as you can be, and maybe you'll still get a goosebump listening to it. Where'd you guys record it?
We recorded it at Drop of Sun Studios in Asheville.
Never heard of that. That sounds awesome.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice studio. We
Way
We had
above
our-
what we're should be doing.
yeah.
But we
What'd you
have.
say?
I said it's like way above what we should.
No
be
way.
doing.
Everyone deserves like a good.
Everyone definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
Can we afford it?
We've afforded it so
We've
far.
somehow afforded it so far.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
We've worked with the incomparable Alex Farah as our producer. He's so good.
Unbelievable, that man.
Yeah. He did our last EP as well. So
Sweet.
So you went to Tennessee for the last one too.
Asheville.
North Carolina.
Oh wait, I thought you said Knoxville. I'm sorry, dude.
What's
okay,
it like?
Asheville.
What's it like working with Alex, or what's the style, or what's the vibe?
Yeah, the style is we respect Alex so much, and everything he says is like, we're gonna do it. But he's also like the chillest guy, really good at handling conflict, and well, it's not easy to go into a studio, and I feel like this last record we didn't have every song finished, so we were like kind of making decisions in real time, which is tough because we're paying for that time, so like
Fuck
the
yeah.
decisions have to be made fast. And all of us like really respect Alex and want to listen to his input. He's made records that we all like love and respect as well. So working with him is great. And something I said about him recently was that he'll kind of like throw a grenade into a room and then be like, So let's break for lunch. I'll be like, I think that the song isn't done. You guys want to get tacos today or what?
Nice.
It helps to have that voice though.
Yeah,
like
it's
an
really
impartial
chill.
party.
Yeah.
You know, you get so like married to your ideas and like parts, and to have somebody come in and be like, I don't know that this works. It's like really helpful,
No, totally.
honestly.
So helpful, but I always start crying. I'm like, you're right, and then I can't handle it.
Really?
No.
I cry every time we go into the studio.
Oh.
But it's
It's,
fine.
you know, yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
it's fine. It's
It's
part
a
of the
safe
process.
space.
TJ Lipple is an engineer producer that I worked with for the two Claire Morgan records.
Cool.
And the first record, No Notes, I just had I didn't have a band. I just had songs, and it was just me and TJ like flushing it all out in the studio.
Nice.
And he was in this band who just I completely adored, called Aloha.
Mm-hmm.
And so going in, I already had he could say anything. I'd be like, that's a great idea. I love that idea.
Yeah.
And so anytime, it was good to have that voice though.
Definitely.
That person that you respected, that had some different or wild ideas, if you look at things from a different lens or whatever. And I remember when we were tracking on Not Good Night, it was some riff that we were playing, and he was the first time he'd ever listened to it, and we were live tracking, and we went through the part, and then it was just dead silent, and then he cued in on the monitor mix, and he was like, "Friends don't let friends do Earth Crisis." And I guess that riff was just it was just too chuggy for him, and he didn't like it. I was like, all right, fine, we'll kind of look at it again.
You're so right.
Yeah, but it's great to have that though,
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, man, this is fun. Now Harrison's gone, we can really talk. What's do you have any shows lined up?
Yeah, we're playing on next Friday, or 2 Fridays from now, the 27th of June.
Okay.
We are
Yes.
playing a show with Strawberry Moon and Kitty Corner
Oh, sweet. Okay.
for Richmond Reproductive Freedom Project.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. And where is that?
That's at the Camel,
Nice. Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the only venues left in Richmond.
Yeah. Yeah, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Case is talking about wanting to open up a venue. We've got to figure something out.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to Doug from the Auricular, he says he wants to buy Strange Matter.
Jesus Christ, nobody else
I
should buy
know.
Strange Matter other than Doug.
Yeah. For real, Doug. What's
Somebody
up?
give Doug $1 million quickly.
He says it's flooded in there now. Though.
Yeah, it's really
I'll
bad.
guarantee.
Yeah.
They're tearing out all of the building next to it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I
And
heard
when,
about that.
when you do stuff like that, it causes such weird infrastructure. And then I'm sure that they were having problems constantly. Look right here, just leaks. Those old buildings. I pointed at the tile behind you that way, where they fell.
And I was like,
Yeah, you looked everywhere other than where I pointed. But I'm sure. Man, I don't know. That would be so cool if that came back, and it hurts my heart driving by there, and just still seeing the paint starting to chip now, and it's that everything about that place. Did you guys ever play there?
yeah, that was one of the first venues we ever played, which is crazy because when Hotspit first started, I was like, I want to play Strange Matter.
Yeah,
that
as
was
a lofty goal.
Yeah, that was my top tier goal. And then I think it was one of
Great
the
goal.
first shows we ever got offered. And I was
Right.
like, well, so we did that.
We've
So
done
now
everything.
what?
So
Yeah.
now we can be done. I get sad driving by it, but I also feel so much respect for them not selling to VC.
Yeah.
It could so easily be I don't know.
I'm surprised they haven't. The VCU hasn't just grabbed it.
They've decidedly not sold to VC.
Yeah.
I've heard that the owner was like, I don't want to sell to VC.
Nice.
It's sad, and yeah, I miss that place. We had the privilege of playing the second to last show there. Mark Osborne, shout out to you, man. You're amazing. I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you. I hope you're doing really good. That dude was the promoter of promoters in this town. He just knew how to fucking do it, and he's not. I'm pretty positive he's not in the game anymore. But if you got booked there, you dealt with Mark, and he chose you for a good reason. Yeah, that was so cool playing that. It was 12 bands.
like the goodbye
yeah.
show.
We did the day one of the goodbye shows, and like I made sure to make that special. It was with Buzzard Dust, and I think we had 5 guest vocalists. Like it was just fucking like I didn't get on the stage. I stayed on the floor and was just running through people like a lunatic, and vocalists were popping on and off the stage. Like we just did it the fuck right. It was so cool.
That rocks.
Yeah, I miss that place a lot. That was, but my God, why would they have weekday shows that went until 1:30 in the morning, dude?
It's awesome.
Did you ever play there on a weekday? It was fucked.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure we
Definitely went there on a weekday.
Yeah. Been almost 7 years since that place
Really?
closed. It's December of 2018.
Good God, you're right, man.
It's rough.
It's crazy. Did you say it's rough or it's tough? It's like Empanema just shut down.
I know.
Yeah.
Which was just starting to have shows again, which was cool.
We'll come back in on the laughing and me saying that.
Good joke, Harrison.
Whoa, Claire, really knocked it out of the park there. Yeah, so the album hopefully by the end of the year, and you guys got any shows coming up of any relevance?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you talked about it while I was outside
Yeah, we did,
smoking?
but I actually kind of fucked it up, so we'll do it again.
Do another again. Yeah.
We're going to play June 27th at the Camel with Strawberry Moon and Kitty Corner. It's a fundraiser for Richmond Reproductive Freedom Project.
Sweet.
Looking forward to that one. Yeah.
What'd you fuck up the first time? You just nailed that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
We got it right.
Yeah, we just
100%.
wanted you to be part of it.
It's almost like the host left. What kind of show would that be? So wait. Oh, that's a Friday.
That's a Friday.
And I'm not working a double, so I might actually. I really like Strawberry Moon.
Me too.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
We're really looking forward to that one.
If Kitty Corner's as good as you say they are, that's a good lineup.
Legendary Bill. We're excited.
So like, let's change directions really quick. You're both in the restaurant industry?
No, just me.
Just you?
I was for a number of years, but and then I was working in a grocery store, and now I have a remote job. So
Okay. Are you
Remote
content with it?
jobs.
Everything's cool?
I'm content with it. It's I feel very fortunate. It's like afforded me a lot of time to tour and do things that like play shows. I can like I can work a little in the van. It's like mostly like responding to emails and things like that. So it's been very nice, for me.
And so Kurt is driving around hustling. What did you say? Uber Eats or some shit? Okay.
Something
And then
like that.
what's the other cat from the band do?
Grant is a salesman, door to door.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not. It was solar power for a while, and now it's what? Pointing at Claire.
Soliciting. He's got signs all over his
About-
house.
That's
Do
it.
not knock.
Oh, really?
I have one sign. I just said the no soliciting. We just get annihilated by like guys that want to cut down our trees like every day.
Arborists,
And it just
those pesky
I know.
arborists.
I mean, I'm into the arborists, but I just can't afford. The trees are expensive to get cut down.
Are they?
Oh,
It's
it's
like-
brutal.
It's like at least like $1,500 per tree.
Wow.
It's like whoever has that amount of extra money.
What the hell are your teenagers doing, man? Get them the fuck out there. Get them a ladder.
A rope. And go
Yes, man.
Make it happen.
They're grown ass men now. Get them to fucking prove it.
Yeah.
Cut some shit down for Papa. It's right after.
Right after
Father's Day.
Father's Day. They didn't get you anything.
They didn't get you a goddamn thing. They barely said what's up. It's time to cut a fucking tree down. It's time to learn. Obviously, we'll bleep the name of the restaurant. But where do you work now?
I work at. I work in Scottsdale. Well,
Just say it, because
now
I'm gonna bleep it out.
I work.
I work at.
I don't know what that is.
It's just like a food restaurant.
Cool. How long have you been doing restaurant industry stuff?
Since I was 16.
Where was that pizza place you worked at?
Billy Pie. That was on 3 Chopped in
Billy
Patterson.
Pie.
Doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, are they done? Was there more than one?
No, he's the same guy who did Billy Bread. He's building his flour empire. So then he did pie, pizza pie. And I've heard rumors he's got like coffee or something as well, or pasta.
Rumors.
Billy pasta.
Who are you hearing these rumors from?
Billy Coffee.
Who cares enough to like?
I'm in the Billy world still, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how many hours do you think? It sounds like yours is chill. How many hours are you pulling?
It just depends. Like, yeah, I don't know. I work like 5 nights a week, sometimes a double. But if we're playing shows and I'm calling off, I just went down to 4 nights a week.
Okay.
And now I'm dog sitting like a lot.
Oh, sweet. So you get to like, okay,
Just
that's.
in the service all the time. Yeah.
Well, no, that sounds like a really good like balance. 'Cause
Yeah.
It sounds like you're obviously dealing with fucking entitled snobs.
Yeah, and then I just live in someone else's house for like a week and a half.
Yeah, man. You just get to like get paid to go walk and see this little critter have fun. Like
Yeah.
that's a good.
It's pretty solid.
That's a good ebb and flow there. So I guess with all that being said, you guys have been here for like 7 or so years. Everyone's still hustling. Like how how do you feel about what's been going on? Shit, the whole time you've been here with the city, and then like the transition and how much more difficult it has been. Is it affected you at all? Like are there places you wanted to be or wanted to live or wanted to rent and now like you can't? Now you got to like consolidate and figure out other ways around it, or
Yeah, when we first moved to the city, we were in the museum district.
that same apartment? Yeah, you guys were at that apartment together.
Yeah.
Cool.
On the boulevard.
Yeah, I remember I messaged you one day randomly because there was like the most doucher boner frat thing, and I'm like, how the fuck do you guys deal with this being in the front yard? And you're like, we don't live there anymore. And I'm like, thank God.
More recently, I've moved to the south side with my partner. I like it there. It's nice and quiet, but I mean, there are areas in the city that I would like to move back to, or like, you know, certain parts of like Churchill or something that I will probably never able to afford again.
Fuck no, man. It's Churchill especially is so brutal now.
Yeah. Rent is crazy. I live in Fulton Hill because it's one of the, like the cheapest places I could find, but it's like closer to the airport than it is to the actual city proper. But my rent is under $400 a month.
Whoa.
That's
That's
wild.
amazing.
It's wild.
So wait, towards the airport. I work out.
Do you know where Country Style Donuts is?
Yeah. Oh.
Like
Yeah.
the OG Country Style
Yeah,
Donuts.
yeah.
And that's where I live.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you have the hints of the airport around you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I work in Verina, like in
Okay.
an industrial kind of spot. It's like all warehouses and it's like a lot of shipping stuff, like big warehouses that do a lot of shipping. But yeah, I can't place where you're talking about is, but I guess it doesn't matter. But
Fulton Hill is like behind Churchill.
oh, okay, now I understand. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Now I know what the donut spot is. Yeah, I work like 4 minutes up the road from that on the Burnham.
Yeah.
How the fuck is your rent that cheap?
It's a house and it's a shared
Multiple
house,
people?
multiple people.
Cool.
I think it's like just outside of the city enough that maybe it kind of avoided some of the inflation that happened when BCU expanded and more people lived in the center. I think it's just I have a landlord that it's like
Normal,
normal.
not
Decent.
gouging.
Yeah, I think this is like his only property and he's just kind of like
Just being a sweetheart about
he's
it.
just like I'm just gonna give you what my mortgage is. But
It's like you're saying with the tour, man. As long as he's just breaking even, so no one get pissed. Like
Yeah.
everyone just.
I'm just assuming that. I actually have no idea what his situation is. City has changed a lot since we moved here, but
No
yeah.
fooling.
no fooling. I don't know how like aware of my surroundings I was when we first moved here. I was like 20, maybe 19, and I was just like, I have a fake ID. I'm going crazy.
I love that interpretation.
But yeah, as I've gotten older, it's like I don't know things like I don't know places that I felt like were institutions like Amelia's or something. I have no idea like who owned that spot or like what it was.
But it was
like,
important to you.
But it was important to me.
It was repetitive and it was like your thing. It
Yeah,
was a pattern.
It was a music place where we could like kind of go and do that. And that specific building has changed hands like 4 times since.
Quite a few.
I see that a lot.
Yeah. Carytown Coffee was like that too, where we
Yeah.
where we first met at an open mic. That's
Also
not
changed
a
hands.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, is it the places that make themselves more available to their community that like don't make it? Like, I don't know how.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know how many spots that, and maybe we're just a little bit outside of the scene, but I don't really know of like open mics that like
Yeah.
are
It's
that
definitely not
that
in the
cultivate-
city.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
know that the Camel does one.
Yeah.
And they have like different hosts every now and then, but
Mhm.
not sure.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I've been coming here since I was like 15, and it was all the different iterations of Strange Matter.
Yeah.
Like all the places it was before. Like my dad would just drop me off and like go straight the fuck in and don't come outside, and I'll be back at the end of the show. But see, I've seen a lot, and you've been here for a good amount of time, coming from Red Lobster fame. I'm sure you've seen.
What's that now?
I
Tell
worked
them all
at,
about it.
I worked at a Red Lobster for
In the
8
city?
years. Well, no, I worked at a Red Lobster in Portsmouth, Virginia,
Okay.
and then
They
I
transferred you over.
transferred to Orlando. I lived in Orlando for 5 years, and then I transferred from Orlando to Richmond, Virginia, and then I worked at the Red Lobster. It's a great company to move across the country with because they
You know
just
when
We need to get
someone-
a sponsor soon.
I think the Red Lobster's going out of business.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that could-
you know when someone's like, you're like, oh, why'd you move? You're like, oh, I just came from blank to blank. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, why'd you move? And like for work. And you're like, oh, cool. And you just like assume they have like a corporate job.
Yeah,
I
right.
transferred
Red
for a
Lobster.
Red Lobster
So you're like,
gig.
oh yeah, Red Lobster.
The crazy
New
thing was
shrimp
is like
scampi platter is going to take this town by storm, and I need to be here on the ground.
Orlando is like the corporate office for Red Lobster
Oh,
for Darden
wow.
Restaurant. So coming from Orlando to Richmond though, like all the managers, like everyone was freaked out. They thought I was like a plant. They thought I was like undercover.
Undercover boss.
And like, dude, they could not get comfortable around me. They just like it was
Is that when you
hilarious.
started getting tattoos? You're like, guys, I'm
A
cool.
little bit later,
Yeah.
but yeah. I eventually ran out of that place. I just like on the lunch shift, I really was unhappy.
Wait,
Everyone was-
physically ran out?
Yeah, actually,
Wow.
guys, I got sat
One
at a
day.
table and I was like, I could either continue to do this and be miserable, or I could just not. And I was like, I don't
I'm
want to
out.
get that drink order, and I just left. And I went
Respect.
and I
you
told
steal any of the
I told a
lobsters?
coworker, I was like, hey,
Wow.
just let him know I just can't do this anymore.
Wow.
And as I was driving away, the manager came out and was trying to flag me down. I remember
no.
it perfectly. And I'm just like driving. I'm like, no. And then I was so freaked out. I was like, holy shit, I just quit my job. I had no income. So I called the Portsmouth Red Lobster that I hadn't been to in like
no.
5 years. Well, no, check this out.
Okay.
So I moved from
It's Red Lobsters,
This guy
like
only
a
knows
hermit
Red
crab,
Lobster. I know.
changing shells.
I moved from Portsmouth to Orlando, and so then I've gone from Portsmouth for like 5 or 6 years, and then I call that guy from Portsmouth. I'm like, hey, I just quit my job at Red Lobster.
Can I get a job
Can
at
you
Red
help me?
Lobster?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, just pick up shifts whenever you want. So then I would drive down to Chesapeake or Portsmouth and just work at Red Lobster in Portsmouth.
All right,
I lived in Richmond.
cunt like 20 times. You said Red Lobster 300
Red Lobster, Red Lobster,
fucking
Red Lobster,
times.
Red Lobster, Red Lobster, Red Lobster.
So wild.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Claire, how long have
And
you
you
been
just
here?
didn't think about another possible
Yeah.
restaurant.
Well, no, I did.
Answer
I
that
did, and then I got a job at P.F. Chang's, and then I was working both
Corporate
at
chains.
P.F. Chang's and Red Lobster. And on my days off from P.F. Chang's, that's when I would drive down to Chesapeake and Portsmouth and work there. I've been here since 2005.
Okay.
Yeah. When I left from Orlando. Yeah.
So you've seen it change a lot.
Yeah, when I first got here, like rent for 300 or 400 was like average. It was
Yeah.
like, that was great.
I lived down here for a stint when I was like 18 to 19, and then that's like when the band started picking up a lot, like, and then that place that I lived for like $250 a month is probably, Jesus fucking Christ, man, it's probably like $800 a person, if not more. It's brutal.
I have a funny story about the first time I saw you play live.
Okay. Yeah.
I was dating this girl at the time, and I had seen that black plastic was playing at Cafe Astrology.
What?
And it was like I just started dating this girl, and I was like, oh, I want to take her somewhere. Cafe Astrology sounds nice. I think the bassist of that band was also in like a jazz band, so I was like, oh, it'll be like pretty low key or whatever. And then we roll up, and then I realized that Cafe Astrology is like a house show venue, and I'd never heard Black Plastic before, and they ripped, and then y'all followed right after, and so it turned out to be a fun house show night that was like not intended to be at all.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Y'all ripped that night.
Oh, thank you.
The first time I saw you guys was that house show spot, kind of like near Forest Hill. It was so weird. It was just a house, and you guys were playing with oh no, I'm terrible. Erica Lashley was in a project. I think you guys were playing a show with them.
Okay.
Yeah, they played.
Is it Miss Angel Bird?
Yes.
Was it-
Angel Bird.
Yes, that's what it was. That's what it
Yeah.
was. And I just remember going there and like, I didn't know what I was getting into. Everyone was like 15 years younger than me, and I just had some beers and like was just talking to the people that I knew. And then the people at that house show spot like really took it seriously. Like they were like, "Gotta get the EQ checked in," and they're like walking around. It's like it's a fucking living room, and you only have one or two mics. Like what are you?
That's
what are
great.
You
They run
EQing, dude.
They run a tight ship.
Yeah.
Respect.
Shit. I never even asked, how are your guys' days today?
Today. Oh, good. Yeah, I went to the dentist.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just normal dentist stuff.
Just a
nothing
cleaning?
bad.
Not even a cleaning. No. Well, they're trying to sell me Invisalign. And so I thought maybe I need this. And so today was my consultation. And they scanned my teeth, full scan.
So glad I asked this.
Full scan of my teeth. I got a great picture if anyone wants to know exactly what my teeth look like. And then they brought me into a room and they closed the door and they were like, okay,
Your teeth are falling out.
wonderful that you're making this decision. It's going to be really good for you. And also it's $6,000. And I was like,
Oh, my Lanta.
so I'm not going to get Invisalign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went rock climbing.
Dude, fuck.
Nice.
That's
Wow,
a
nice.
all over the place
It's a
day.
great day.
And
Like an indoor.
yeah,
Cool.
peak experiences.
Sweet.
And then I went shopping. For my,
Then you what?
I went shopping. I bought a shirt.
Oh, okay, cool.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat. I had to because I wasn't going to get the Invisalign, so I had to get something.
Gotta spend some money.
Well,
No, that makes sense. A little retail, yeah, just being nice about things, enjoying something. What about you?
Mine was good. I worked from home, and then I played some video games for a little while. And then
Yeah, what?
What are you playing?
I'm playing Elden Ring right now.
nice.
So many
Shadow
people
of the
talk
Urge,
about
right?
that. I don't. What is that?
It's punishing game.
Oh yeah, my friend could not get past some god or
Yeah.
That is the one where like the enemies are just like 7 times larger than
Yes.
you. Like,
Yes.
they're just like
Yes.
very.
Sometimes.
And you
very-
have to keep fighting them like 400 times until you memorize every
moves.
move they're gonna make. and-
Patterns.
Yeah,
Yeah, the boys were into that for a minute.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hey.
played a little of that, so that's how I unwind. Is like getting fucking destroyed for
Obliterated
Yeah.
by like some god,
By a
some
god.
Nordic god.
yeah. And then I went for a walk in the park. It was cool. It was
Look at you.
Yeah, it was,
Hotspit is getting the cardio on.
We're active.
yeah. I live near Forest Hill Park, so I try to go most days. And today was really nice because it was, cloudy and kind of cool, and it got a
Yeah.
little damp, but it was cool.
Yeah.
And then I came right here.
My day was weird. I think I broke my toe.
That happened today. The story
That
you
happened-
told us outside.
It happened Saturday. I did my day job today. I got absolutely crushed by my day job.
But then on Sunday, did you say, I think I broke my toe?
I'm-
Or today, you're like, I think I broke my toe.
Sunday I was like, maybe it's just a little sore.
Oh, you were
And then
hopeful.
today I'm like, that bitch is broken. I think it's broken. Like
Which toe? I
it's
didn't
my
even
big
ask.
toe on my left foot.
No.
Yeah, it's awful.
Is it enlarged?
It's starting to swell like right at the base now, and I can start to see like a weird color coming in.
That's bad.
On the bottom of it.
Bad news.
To make sense out of this, Miguel Falcon is a beautiful man, and he's a guitar player in my band, and it was his birthday this past Saturday. What was this past Friday? What is this shit?
It was just right at
He
Claire.
just shames me every episode. What was it, the 14th? Yeah, so it was his birthday at a pool party, and everyone was having fun. Some of my dickwad band members started trying to wrestle me, and no one could get me down because I'm a mongoloid. 6'5" now, shrinking. But there's
Well, actually, when you walked through the door, I was like, oh no, he's like 6'4.5".
yeah, it's getting worse.
Yeah,
It might be the toe, dude.
We're gonna
think it's
start. We're gonna start
Might be
working
that
on your
dumpy toe.
self-esteem. Like you look really tall today. Good. Wow.
And then he grows.
Did you grow?
Every time we hang out, I see your dandruff, Claire. So anyway, like this metal chick was definitely fucked up, and she was like, "I bet I could pick you up." She wanted to like do a suplex, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't give a flying fuck. Let's try it. And I jumped into it, so she got me over her head, and my feet were above my head, but then just straight fucking down, and my pelvis landed directly on her dome piece on a back porch, and I tried to brace myself with my hands and my feet, and I think I broke my toe. So how was your day today, Claire?
My day was pretty good. I recorded a podcast for the Medical Society of Virginia.
What?
Yeah, this morning I was helping them build out. They have like a podcast studio that I helped them build out, and then today we recorded the first episode in that studio.
Were you running sound or were you part of the episode?
Oh, I was running sound. I was running sound and video, so it was like
Cool.
doing all the.
He does it all.
Why didn't we go there?
I'll chat with them. We'll do the follow up there.
With that
Shout
being
out
said,
Fuzzy.
thank you, Fuzzy Cactus,
Yeah,
for letting
Fuzzy,
us.
shout out, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Okay, so album out. Thank you guys for doing the episode.
Yeah,
This was
thanks
really
for
fun.
having
Thanks
I
for
knew it'd
having
be
us.
fun. I always had fun talking shit with you. And I was like, if it's just the two of them, that's a walk in the park. That's easy
Yeah.
peasy.
Totally.
This was great.
And then maybe if you want to get like full nerd alert when you guys are done with the album, maybe we can come back with the full band.
Yeah.
If it's important enough for them to be on
making
the
money,
fucking
man.
podcast.
We would
pay the
love
bills.
that. I think they would love to come on and talk some shit with you too.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being on this.
Thanks for having
Sorry
us.
it took so long
Thank
to
you.
figure it out.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Let's see it.
Cheers.